News Channel 3.
We are continuing our live coverage of the Sherpa Fire burning out near the Refugio area. It stands at 1,100 acres, 0% contained. Those numbers have held steady for about an hour and a half. The last word we got from fire was that we would probably get an update around 6 a.m. Chances are those numbers are going to go up. At least the acreage is going to go up. Highway 101 is shut down right now in both directions. It's been that way for quite a while now. We're expecting a lot of traffic along the 154 as people wake up and start to head off to work. Now, one person who's been out there, she was the first person out at the scene after this fire broke. Around 3:30 yesterday afternoon was Tracy Allaire. She has been battered by strong winds and ash all evening and all morning long. She has an update for us from the Refugio area. Tracy.
CJ, it is really quiet out here, but we're noticing that wall of flames behind me seems to be creeping towards the 101 with a big, thick bit of smoke. It is hard to see at night, but from live out here, it just looks like such thick smoke coming closer to us. And then this time to the north, it looks like the flames are like coming down a canyon this way. We have not seen any fire trucks or any traffic on the 101. As you mentioned, it's closed. But right down below is Refugio State Campground that was evacuated earlier. And right near there is a ranger area, and that is where the command post is. So that's where they're directing this fire, at least that's where they are organizing the game plan. There are crews out there protecting the Exxon oil refinery just to the south of where we're standing, and there are a lot of crews coming in from out of town. That is about the only traffic that we're seeing. They will be waiting for the sun to rise probably as early as 5 a.m. They'll be up in planes and doing tanker drops. But right now they are trying to protect structures. We have not heard of anything burning. We know it's 0% contained. It has got to be well over 1,100 acres because that was the acreage we got several hours ago, and now it's 3 in the morning, and all it's been doing is burning brush. You can't see it, but we've seen like snowflake-like ashes coming down, and you can just taste it, you can smell it, and again, that glow, it might be hard to see right now, but it seems to be coming down a ridgeway. It blew up a little earlier. It went ridge to ridge, and at one point you'd see just a wall of flames. And this time it just seems to be working its way down a canyon this way, and we will keep you posted. I don't think anybody's in danger right here because they are on it, but it is getting so much fuel that hasn't burned in decades from what locals are saying. They have moved many horses, CJ, down to Earl Warren Showgrounds, and it was a good thing they did because that is where it's burning, in those areas where ranches, but there's other kinds of animals on ranches too, and there is a concern for them as well.
Now, Tracy, when we spoke maybe 45 minutes to an hour ago, we received word that the flames had made it within a quarter of a mile of the 101 freeway. Have you heard if that's changed at all?
You know, that now makes sense because that is inching closer to us. I had a viewer send a photo near Winchester Canyon that made it look awfully close to the roadway down there. But we just feel from well, now you see thick black smoke blocking that orange glow. But I think that's just because there's so much fuel. But it just seems to be coming closer, and if you said a quarter of a mile, it's somewhere between that and the roadway. That is why they closed it, for good reason. They know what they're doing, and they are bringing in a lot of people to help out because this right now is the only fire burning, and it is 0% contained.
Okay, thank you for the latest update, Tracy. And some of the areas that were under mandatory evacuations included the Las Flores Canyon. That included the refinery, Refugio Canyon, and Venadito Canyon. And then we also have a couple of the evac centers, San Ynez High School on Highway 246 and the Wake Center at 300 Turnpike in Santa Barbara. And, of course, Tracy referred to the horses being taken out to Earl Warren Showgrounds in Santa Barbara. Let's bring in Meredith Garf.